What's up, my loves? It's your girl Diamond. I'm back with my own review of Love and Marriage DC. This is part 2 of the season 1 reunion. So again, we're picking up where we left off. Everybody ganging up on Winter about why she won't expose what she knows, and then the accusation that Ashley said she was sleep with her best friend for months. Come to find out, her best friend had a friend that was close to the Silvas. He told them that they had information on Winter, and that after the second episode aired, Winter couldn't eat, Winter couldn't sleep, which was a lie. The look on Winter's face, I am fine. I know what my body was going through. And apparently the friend of the best friend wanted to speak to Quick, that he wanted to talk about Winter because Winter was having a mental breakdown or whatever. Again, Winter's face. Who said that? That don't make no sense. And then how Quick saying that his wife dealt with depression, so we take depression very seriously. We don't play about that. Tell it to your bitch ass friend over there, your bitch ass boyfriend. And again, Quick, the aggression you have for this woman is not necessary. I don't care if you're saying you're talking to the friend. You are placing all that aggression and anger towards a woman, and nobody's calling it out because they want to say he's not talking to her, but he's not cussing at her, but he is. There's nobody else on that couch. Winter is by herself. And Chris and Monique are mute. Carlos, what are you doing? I don't care. I don't care if the friend is not there. If you want to direct the energy towards my friend, I can call him. You can do that, but you're acting like a bitch ass bitch. You're acting like a bitch. If you're putting all that aggression towards a woman and say, I will never call a woman out her name. I will never do that. That's not what I'm doing. I will never do that. Lies. So Winter hasn't heard any of that information, and he's not her boyfriend. He's still upset about it, still holding that aggression towards a woman. Fine. Carlos want to know the information what she received. Was it from the best friend? No, it's not from him. So Ashley feels that the information that he was giving was saying that I'm giving Winter all the information, all the ammunition, because I know them in real life. And I think at that point, that was when Winter said, stop, don't be messy. Because he probably found information and wanted to tell her. So it's a lot of back and forth thinking that Winter is lying, that she never told her best friend to stop. She never told him to chill off, to chill out. Don't say that. This and that. Again, 2 against 1. Over. Mad about information that Winter hasn't even said yet. And thinking that they have the right to be mad at her. If you don't believe what she has, then why give her this energy? And that's all it was. It was a conundrum of everybody going back and forth with what she heard, right? So Winter is standing on that she would not reveal what she's heard. And then everybody said they received information. Everybody said that people have been DMing her of what she heard, right? And she can't confirm or deny that these are just words, these are just facts, or these are true. So I have no idea what's going on. And you can see Quick and Jamie getting upset and saying, you don't know me. Why would you want to come at me? I don't know you. And then, like she said, I'm not about to spill things, whether or not if it's true or not. That's not my place to do. Again, a lot of going back and forth and say, well, why would you say you have it if you weren't going to spill it? Because you guys came at her first. Y'all came at her first. And it's not up to me. It's not my place to share. But you guys saying that what she has is fake, is fugazi, she's just blowing smoke up your asses, then don't get upset then. Because if she was asked after all this time saying that she had heard rumors and now coming to you and she said no, y'all would look at her as if she was lying. Y'all ruled her as if she was messy. She was damn if she do, damn if she don't. If she say she has rumors, she could spray him. But also, I'm staying on the fact I'm not going to be a stool pigeon for other people. So y'all won't have to miss me. So now they're bored. They're tired. And the same thing happened to them. They receive fake news, fake stuff, emails. And this is where I'm lost at. If you guys knew that there were going to be stories made about y'all on reality TV, then why get mad? And it's considered the fact that Ashley was the one who pointed out that she heard rumors about everybody. She's heard about herself, heard about her husband, heard about Jamie, heard about Arena. And how is it that you've heard about this, but say, I would never bring up a rumor about you. I would never say that. I would never do that. Bullshit, Ashley. I think you would. I think you would. I mean, you just said you heard that Monique came on the show to divorce Chris. I've never heard she came on the show to divorce Chris. I heard that she don't love him. She only married him for his money. I've never heard that she intentionally wanted to come on the show to divorce him. I've never heard that. That's fucked up. So Ashley is not taking accountability into how she put herself in the situation when she said that she's heard rumors about her husband as well. So Winter replied back and say, I have so too. But you're mad that someone else heard about it. But I heard that the DMV DC area is really, really small. So it's not that far-fetched for someone to come out the woodworks and say, oh, I got some tea on Ashley and Quick. I got some tea on Jamie and Arena. Don't come on reality TV if you're not about to be prepared what people going to come up about you. That's the price to pay on reality TV. You are opening your lives to everybody, and everybody has the right to look up your information, look at what you don't want to have on the show, and spray you with it. If you're not ready for that, don't come on reality TV. Okay? And Winter was responding to what you were saying to her. And Winter admitted, I said some low things to you, you've said some low things to me too. But that's what Ashley don't want to admit. She don't want to admit that she said some low things. First of all, you had an energy about you didn't like her from the beginning. You said you was bored. And your questioning, harsh. Your delivery was wrong. Questions valid. Your delivery was wrong. You wanted to embarrass her. You wanted to hurt her. And you don't want to admit how your delivery rubs somebody the wrong way. Ashley, look inside yourself. You can be blunt and directed all you want, but when you cross the wrong person because you're blunt and your directness, they're not going to find it likely. You can't say what you want to say to people and they're going to just take it. No. If I feel what you said to me was wrong, I'm going to call you out on it. So, it's stupid. So, again, she's not about to spill what she said to her. Carlos asked her question, do you have information about Quick and Jamie? Yes. Are these informations leading up to infidelity? Yes. What do you have as far as information? Text messages, photographs. She said, I have text messages, photographs, conversations, emails. I have it all, but I'm not going to spill it. So during that information she got information for the show, but she figured since she was a part of the show, people wanted her to do their dirty work. And that would have made people hurt, so she wasn't going to do it. I wasn't about to listen to what other people was telling me to do. No. So Carlos wants the information. He really wants it, and he wants to help her. No, you want to lay her out to dry. And the first time she started receiving receipts was about Quick. The only rumor she was referring to was Quick. Jamie wasn't in the conversation yet. And she said someone approached her. Someone that she used to work with had claimed that she was intimate with Quick when he worked at Park. I think Park was a club. And all the information she received was sent to her within 48 hours towards the reunion. And she had the ability to share it unless she got provoked to do so, but she didn't. She kept it to herself, kept it close to her bosom, like she said. So she wasn't about to be someone's stool pigeon, someone's pawn, bring out their dirty work. I'm not about to be that. No. And the information, don't know if it's true or not, but I'm not about to be the stool pigeon for it. I'm not. So Quick says he's 1,000% faithful. He's never cheated on her with anybody or any club that he's ever mixed at. For you to now say you've never cheated on her, you've been faithful, y'all have cheated on each other before y'all got married. That's what y'all both said. Y'all both had a tit-for-tat situation. Y'all both cheated on each other to get back. You just announced on the finale you cheated on her after she moved in and had your son. So it's not far-fetched to me that at some point in the marriage he might have stepped out allegedly, and when Winter gave that information, Ashley's face looked as shock. Quick's face, because he was balled up in the corner like a little boy on timeout, was saying, shit, I fucked up right there. Maybe information they never thought would come out to light. Because, think about it though, okay? So Jamie says he don't give a fuck who sent that. Fuck the person who sent that. Ain't nobody can say shit about me. My wife is with me every single day. Well, people are still saying shit about you, Jamie, and you can't handle it because that's how you come off on TV. So they're proving Winter's point by saying they have been sent information too. Ashley has been sent emails, allegations about herself, about Quick, and they fact check it to see if it's not true. But why would you even think to fact check it if it's not true? Ashley said it herself. She doesn't go through Quick's phone. She doesn't, follow information. She just writes it off as if I don't believe it. Unless I'm seeing it for myself, I'm not going to believe it. If you guys know that you receive information from other people regarding your husband and yourself, why get so mad if it comes from Winter? That's where my loss is. That's where my mind is. If it's not true, why give it energy? You're giving energy, which by far gives other people the right to say, oh, word, for real? They this mad, but what they said, it happens to them. So that must mean that Winter might have a reliable source of her information. So proving Winter's point. Chris even says, she even talked about if if it's proven at a club, because he does a lot of club appearances, he mixes at the clubs. He could be 2 feet away from her and he takes pictures with other people. Fans come up to him. They have parties. He pours liquor in people's mouths. She does the same thing. If he's hugged up with somebody or there's a photograph in bed, then I'll believe it. But I'm not going to care if it doesn't bother me. But you care about something that's not even said. Winter doesn't even know what she said. Nothing was said. And you're giving all this energy because I feel like what she's saying has some validity to it. Now, Jamie wants to come at Winter saying, you don't know me. Nobody knows you. We do not know her. Nobody knows her but Monique. But Jamie, we don't know you either. We didn't know none of y'all. The only person we know was Monique. You're still someone coming up now. We don't know you. Then how I have 3 kids. I have properties. I have a wife. I said, good night. Good night. That don't mean shit. That don't mean shit. The fact you got kids, you got properties, you don't come at people's marriages, this and that and the third. I'm like, good night. Let her a lot to say about Winter before she even came into the room, and they already turned them noses up on her before they had a chance to get to know her. Like, y'all can miss me with that shit. And he wants to say, why would you come on here and bring that up on TV? Why would you attack my marriage? Jamie, not everybody sets out to destroy you. You destroy yourself. The fact that you think that Winter has a plan, had a plot to destroy your marriage is bullshit. You have shown yourself how you have been in your marriage for the last 26 years. And everybody's calling you out on it and you can't handle it. Because this projection of perfection that you think that you think everybody else in the world is believing, we're not seeing it. We see cracks all through that. From day one, we seen the cracks. You cannot make us out to believe that what Winter did was so fucked up. If you do not want your marriage to be put in jeopardy, do not get on reality TV. Don't do it, okay? Then how you don't know me, all this and the third. It was information and it was energy that was not needed towards her. Because what makes you think you are exempt of being on reality TV? You're not exempt. You're not protected by nobody. Monique doesn't regret having Winter on the show, but she wants to understand why she did what she did. Were you acting? Did you think we were acting? Were you trying to put on for the cameras? Like, what was your purpose? I said, Monique, shut up. I'm sorry, Monique. Monique, shut up. No, Monique, shut up. Because you said yourself, you enjoyed being on reality TV. You enjoyed a situation that you could have added more context to, more exaggeration to, so you can miss me. So after Ashley's selfie event, they called Winter privately to tell her that they have agreed to come on this show, to not tear each other down, to not discuss rumors. And Monique said, yeah, we don't do rumors. We've been through that. Mention rumors is wrong. If you felt like a rumor was wrong, Monique, then why didn't you tell Winter in that moment when she called DJ Fun Size and Mr. Red Light Special and that she's heard rumors about Quick too? You looking dumb and confused like, what? No. If you felt like it was wrong, then why didn't you say that to her face, Monique? You didn't. You took that information, a light bulb went on your head, ding, drama. Let me go back and tell the girls. That's what you did. You wanted to produce the show. You wanted to have a splash. You wanted to have a big blow up season. You wanted to have a great first season. That's what you did. Own up to that, Monique. Own up to it. And we don't mention rumors. I get it, Monique. But at the same point in time, did you leave the show when the rumor about you allegedly sleeping with your trainer on RHOP? You didn't leave the show. You didn't quit the show. You stayed down and signed up for another season. So you convinced me how we don't do rumors. Good night. And after Ashley's selfie event, I think because of how Ashley made a fool out of herself, you did not want other people to come at the group that you have created, the group that you have selected. You want that to be protected, and you wanted to make Winter out to be the bad guy that she instantly came in to start shit, and she didn't start shit. That's what you did. And the conversation was had after I already said that. And under the assignment. So Ashley, to me, was not taking accountability because you said it yourself. You heard rumors yourself. And why are you mad at Winter for mentioning it as well, how it could affect other people? Girl, bye. Ashley wanted to blame Winter on everything. Everything was her fault. And Ashley was over-talking Winter, never letting Winter have a chance to speak. She was saying, can I speak now? Can I speak? No, you can't. I'm still talking. Carlos wanted to calm it down because he got a little bit too hyped up on Ashley's side. And she said, listen, I know you got a break, but I got a lot of shit to say. No, Ashley, you can sit down. You doing too much because you giving energy to somebody that you never had a chance to get to know. Just from the beginning. I've never changed my stance on how I felt about Ashley. Like she said she had some great moments though, but it still didn't change how she came at Winter for no reason. For you giving all this energy towards someone that you don't even like. Let it go. So now we see a montage of Monique and Winter's friendship. How Monique thought she was fixing the situation, being the peacemaker. She made it worse, which she did. And how they've known each other for 16 years. Would you say your friendship changed based off the show and conditions? No, it's been the same. Monique checks in on Winter. Winter replies back if there's any business aspect coming up, and it's been what it is. Their friendship stayed exactly what it was from the beginning to end. Nothing was changed. Maybe Winter is saving face because she felt like Monique threw me out there to defend myself, but Winter didn't need no help, didn't need no defending. She figured it out on her own. And she thought she was coming onto a show because they had a conversation about, who she was. She was a relationship coach. She was someone who has been through divorce, have made her life a success after divorce, and she figured her story could be a help for other people. That's what she thought she was signing up for when she got asked to be on her podcast. But had she known that all the drama circulated from me being on one podcast, I would have bowed out. And then Monique had the nerve to say, girl, please, you started the drama. You were the drama. Ashley and Quick, you are the drama. We don't need no mess, drama, scandal. We don't need that type of stuff. I said the shit that y'all needed was the one that helped y'all get a second season. Y'all turn y'all nose up like y'all don't do my drama, y'all don't do mess. Ashley, you about to yell and fight Winter. All because she said she's heard rumors too. You called her out her name more than once, and she's never called you out your name. Arena, you about to buck up on Winter because she said that your husband cheated is like my husband cheated. We're in the same place. And you're all like, my husband never cheated on no bitch. You fucked up your mental situation. You are mentally fucked up. You standing over her about to fight. Please. Winter's honesty about what she's went through and what she's going through and what she's talked about scares y'all. It scares y'all how honest she is about her situation. And y'all want to hide what y'all don't want to admit to yourselves. That's what it is. I said if it wasn't for Winter, either starting drama, creating it, was it, y'all would not have had a good season. It would have been boring. I'm sorry. My ears turned up as soon as I heard Winter's story. And I want to know about Winter. That's when my ears tuned up. And had the nerve to think that Monique Winter likes the drama because we're selling the nightcap. On her episode, The Nightcap, Carlos asked Winter a question. Do you think that Jamie and Arena have slept on each other, have cheated on each other? She said, based off of what I've seen, I've been around them, I think they both stepped out. They both have forgiven each other, and they're going to stick right beside each other. Hey, that's their marriage. If they like it, I love it. Honest question. But that's not a far-fetched answer to think about because I do see that we've already found out that Arena had an emotional affair with multiple people. And Jamie was probably finishing his indiscretions and wanted to use her as a way for her to be wrong, to hide his. Like, are you kidding me? That wasn't wrong to do. And how would you mention her episode but not mention Ashley's and Quick episode, The Nightcap? Because they did a lot of shit too. They had a lot to say about Winter. For a couple to say they don't care about somebody, they think about that person a lot. And how she wants to say, if you did not want to answer, you should say no comment. For you to say that was wrong. You don't know them. You don't know their marriage. I said, Monique, be quiet. Be quiet. Be quiet. She was asked an honest question. She gave an honest answer. And you can't get mad if the honest answer shows light to what they've already shown us on TV. You don't really believe that after 26 years, their marriage has been good all this time? Hell no. Good night and goodbye. And how you don't just attack people's marriages. Ain't nobody talking about you. I said, Jamie, shut the fuck up. She was asked a question. Why do y'all get mad if someone was asked a question and they give an honest answer and the honest answer shows some validity to what you're showing? You want to now get mad. That goes to show y'all not as perfect as y'all say y'all are. Like, you don't come up here and attack people's marriage. You don't do that. It could ruin lives and this and that and the third. This is reality TV, bro. Reality TV is designed to put you in situations to talk about your issues. Don't act like this is supposed to be about a love and marriage show if love and marriage don't have issues. Love and marriage don't have drama. Love and marriage don't have situations. Are you fucking kidding me? And how Quick wants to say reality TV, rumors, social media will never break up a marriage, will never break up a relationship. It's designed for the weak ones. Okay, if it's designed for the weak ones, then why are you mad over what Winter hasn't even said? Why are you mad at information that she was received? If your marriage was so strong, I would not give a fuck. I would write it off. I'm like, girl, that's just smoke. We've been receiving information ever since I got with Quick about how he might have been out with a club with another woman. It don't bother me. So unless I see it for myself, I'm not gonna do nothing. And I see it for myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm not stupid. All right, the same thing. If she's heard rumors about her husband, she's not gonna do nothing about it. She's gonna stay right there. So I feel like, again, a contradictory. A lot of go back and forth of the same shit. Miss me with that. And exposed by rumors. If your relationship is not designed to be made for reality TV, don't come on reality TV. Don't come on it. Because reality TV is not designed to ruin marriages, but if you allow the comments, the rumors, then that shows that you're not strong enough to be on reality TV. And Chris said that if a rumor broke their marriage, then they wouldn't be as strong as they were. Because remember the rumor that was spread across from Giselle that Monique was allegedly sleeping with her trainer. And I said, but hold up now, Chris, wait a minute. Let's not forget that while that rumor happened, Monique came back at her for her last season reunion, came with a binder to expose Giselle that her ex-husband, Pastor Holy Whore, is not faithful. He's still cheating on her. He's still slinging his holy peen all over New York, all over DC, all over Potomac. She even aired out his number. And that was his number. So, Chris, you can miss me with that. Chris, I liked you. You defended Winter in the beginning. But for this, no. Monique is not exempt for engaging in the same shit she did on Real Housewives of Potomac. While she wants to create a new slate, she still does the same exact things. For her to now turn her nose up how we don't do rumors, we don't do this and that, our marriage isn't based. Good night. I'm sorry. So Carlos said that reality TV doesn't ruin marriages. It's what you do on reality TV that could result in your marriage. And that's a true tea. If you cannot handle what comes on reality TV, comes with reality TV, you're not safe. I don't know why y'all think OWN Network is supposed to be a upstage, reality network that's supposed to be about good things. Yes, a lot of good stuff does happen on OWN Network, but majority of what we've seen has been mess. It's been drama. So you're going to miss me thinking that you are protected, that nobody else, that from your past, from your present, from your future, can come out and spray you with information. If you're not ready on reality TV, don't come on the show. Because shit happens all the time. Look at Love and Hip Hop, Hollywood, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. It's been based off of rumors, allegations, spreading, baby scandals, all this and that. And we be tuned the fuck in. What are you signed up for? Don't complain what you signed up for and act like this is what you signed up for. So miss me. So Winter want to move forward, everybody. She apologized for it, right? She apologized for her character that she did not show y'all. She wanted to show a different side, and it did not happen. The character that Monique was defending, Winter is not this type of person. I've never known her to be this person, and y'all never saw that, and she apologized to every one of them. They don't want to accept her apology. But I also feel like can't nothing be good for them. Winter, stop apologizing. You apologized more than once. Even the apology you gave at the cabin was a good apology, and Ashley still had a problem, which means Ashley never wanted to like you. Ashley never wanted to give you a chance because of who you were. You were honest with yourself. You were honest with your situations, and she could not handle that. That's what it was. So miss me thinking that I've dealt with this with her before. She has apologized, and then next time it's some shit happen. Put that on Monique. Put that on Monique. Monique is the reason why you guys can never move forward. It's on her. Because the first sit down, yes, y'all move forward. But then the next day, Monique gave you more information. One conversation she had with Winter, she separated and picked apart certain things to make y'all mad. That carried on the rest of the season. That's what happened. But they gonna hold all that energy for how Monique did that season for the next time. Next time, they gonna really come at her for it. Because she's not exempt from what she did, but she's not gonna admit it. So the friendship between Monique and Winter, They still moving forward. It is what it is. Winter accepts where they're at. And they never change. She's not going to expect nothing more from Monique. It is what it is. Even to the part where we've seen pictures of them at a pool party. They had a group chat. But Monique wanted to solidify the cast friendship group. So that way this is the friend group moving forward for next season. And Winter could be a part of it. If not, that's fine. But Winter don't be fool with y'all. She do not want to be anywhere near y'all. Okay? And also, considering the fact that this is the friend group that she wants to be so strong, she told them about the nicknames because she knew she was going to get questioned at the reunion about why did you have me around a girl who made a nickname of my husband. But you laughed at the nickname though. So Monique saved her ass to not be perceived as if she was hiding something from the girls, knowing things about them and not talking to them about it by a nickname. But she never told Winter it was wrong, and she ended up telling the girls about it, and they laughed. How could you laugh about a nickname, but yet turn around and get mad about the nickname? So that was to me a plot and a plan that they all had to do. Let's make it seem as if we are really mad about it, but we're not mad about it. We're gonna put all of our energy to move to Winter about the nickname that we've laughed at because it doesn't make any sense. So the nicknames, it was what it was, and Winter leaves the stage. Bye, Winter. I enjoyed only seeing you on this stage. So now we talk about Arena and Jamie. Their life. You know, how did Jamie become who he was, and how did Arena become a wife and mother, dedicate her whole life to Jamie. They both were 9 to 5 when they were parents. But Arena would miss out on work to make certain that her kids were good, especially Jason. Since he had disability, he needed more care, needed more services. And she held out a lot of responsibilities for what she had to do for the children, all the way down to he was, 2 years old and older. And Jamie was able to work part-time, full-time, without pause. And also maintain a social life to hang out with his friends. When Arena had the opportunity to hang out, she couldn't do it. Jamie wasn't happy about it because I guess in his mindset, he figured what she needs to go out for. She needs to stay home with the kids. I need to go out though because I deserve it. Like that's where my mindset's going. So minimizing what she had to go through, he felt like she was exaggerating. She wasn't being honest about what she did and what he did. Like you making it seem I wasn't there. But she's talking about what she went through. This was her experience. That she was the one with the kids all day. While you were able to still maintain leaving, going out without any hesitation. And you saying that I never got Jamie dressed for school, I never got Jason dressed up. Yeah, but I'm talking about when they were little, when they were babies. So, again, don't like how he's shown on TV. Don't like how he wasn't doing this. She said, okay, well, did you learn Braille? Did you help out with his tutoring? Help out further his education? Did you do that? So, don't like it. He's like, you're making it seem like I wasn't even there. Well, you kind of weren't, though, Jamie. You weren't. She was talking about a period of time where she was there all day with the kids and you were out working and out all night with your friends. So she handled the responsibilities of everything. And you're not giving her the appreciation that she held it down for you while you had the freedom to do what you wanted to do. So since he not getting the respect or the props, telling her she tends to over-exaggerate, lie about what she did and what he did, taking time out for the kids, and this and that and the third, and then not liking what he's hearing, he says, okay, that was 20 years ago. Moving forward from something that wasn't even resolved. So Monique says it's common for women, mothers, to handle raising children. It's understandable, and kids want mommy more than they want daddy. And then he's thinking about a time that she's talking about when he went out of town for a weekend and say, guys take trips. Guys do that. Okay, that's fine. But you're still not understanding what she had to go through. She was there all alone with kids. And you're not understanding that she had a lot to do. And you were able to still do what you wanted to do. No matter what their ages are now, you still had the ability to go out and be free. I couldn't be free. I could not have a moment's notice. I mean, just like last week, he said he created her to the person that she is today. And she agreed. She didn't have a social life. She didn't hang out with any friends. The only people she hung around was Jamie and the kids. Probably what he wanted her to do. So, again, over-exaggerating that he wasn't there when the kids were growing up. Okay, well, what else did you do? Did you spend time with your children? Did you learn Braille? Did you help with his homework? Did you do this and that? Did you go to a meeting? Did you take part into really being there for your kids versus then you being there as far as the protector and the provider? Did you actually spend time with your children? No, because you only did what you wanted to do. Provide a roof over their heads, pay the bills, provide the lifestyle, and still do what you want to do. That's why the kids don't have any emotional support from him, because he doesn't give emotional support. He is not emotion. He's an emotionally unavailable person. He just gives off that harshness, that bulliness, that aggression, and thinks that that's all he needs to do. So after that, all the women talk about what it's like when it comes to men and women. Women have the ability to hang out with the kids and stay home while the husbands have the freedom to go out and do what they want to do. But when it comes down to handling children, we as women get read if we're handling children wrong, or we can't get a handle on how our kids are behaving. We're looked at as we're the bad moms. Fathers trying to get a handle on their kids acting up, they get a pass. To say he's trying. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. So Quick was asked, do you think that Jamie overreacts? He said yes. Because you want to get props on being a good dad? I thought the same thing until Ashley told me, what you need props for? You're supposed to be a good dad. Just like how I'm supposed to be a good mom. You're not finna get a party every time you got the kids ready for school. You held off their homework if you were supposed to do that. Just like this season when Chris had to wake up early with the kids this time. And he has to be the one to get the kids ready for school. He has to be the one to get the kids ready for eating. And he had it all by himself, but he's all burnt out. And I'm like, okay, well, look at what Monique did. Monique did this without questioning. She did this without complaining. She just did it. And you want recognition every time? Recognition what you're always supposed to do, which is be a father. Nothing more than I can do than what you're always supposed to do. So he's not hearing what he wants to hear. He feels like he didn't take part in raising them. I'm not hearing what I did. I'm not hearing this. What about me? What about me? Like you didn't give me props for waking up Jamie and Jason for school. You didn't do this and that. And it's like you want me to give you praise of what you're supposed to do. So like I said, Jamie only cares about how he's presenting, and he doesn't care what anybody says as long as it's not recognizing what he's not doing, because he wants praise and respect and props that he got his kids ready for school. Okay, that's what you're supposed to do. What do you want from everybody? You know what I'm saying? And I took it as he think that all he did when he came down to helping his sons get ready for school. Why are we not mentioning the daughter? What about Brittany? Did you help out with Brittany too, or are you only worried about the kids you created with Arena? That's what I'm trying to get an understanding. And for me, I feel like it came down to Jamie not accepting the fact that he had a son with a disability. That all he wanted to remember to do was get him ready for school, not take time to learn how to help his son learn. Like Arena, she learned Braille. She learned to read because their son is blind. She learned to help him with learning herself. Jamie doesn't look past the fact that he's raising a son with disability. He is ashamed of having a son with disability. That's how it comes off to me. He's not saying it, but that's the energy he's giving off. Like he doesn't want to admit that his son, Jason, had a disability that he had to learn differently. And that he did not take the time to learn for himself to help his son. That's how it's coming off to me. And all he wanted was props for waking up to school. I feel like that's not enough. So with Ashley co-signing and saying, this is what Monique has been talking about all season, that she wants to get through her issues with Chris now, before 10, 15 years later, we're talking about the same shit over and over again. Look at what's happening between Arena and Jamie. Been married for 26 years, and they're still talking about old issues that they haven't resolved. Only on Arena's part, because she hasn't felt heard, she hasn't felt respected, she hasn't felt appreciated. It's just been pushed to the side because Jamie's in a space of, we're moving on, we got past it, let's don't bring it up again. But that's not good for Arena. Arena hasn't been able to get over it. She hasn't been able to get past it, been able to feel understood. That I would do a lot with raising our kids, especially Jason. And you weren't there. And you're not giving me the understanding that I did a lot. All you worried about is that was 15 years ago. Let's move on. Let's move on. That's not enough. Hence why Monique is constantly trying to make certain of understanding that her and Chris get through their issues when they're there. Let's not write them off, sweep them under the rug, and not think about it. No, because any other situation, it's reminded Arena of where she felt. Just like the whole thing about coming at Winter, how she came in her face, because there's been a time where she felt that Jamie probably did cheat, but she never approached him. The times when they were at their investment property after arguing the night before, that was a time when she felt like you wasn't listening to me. And he kept on talking about how you're not doing what I want you to do. That's all he keeps saying. You know how I am, and you know to not trigger me. And it's like, it's not about you, Jamie. And he thinks that it's all Arena. No, it's you too. They both bring up past arguments, past situations that they've never gotten over, they never resolved. They both need accountability. So I was happy that Monique called him out, because you talk like they've been through it. Don't talk about it. Let's move on. No, they're still hurt and trauma. That's still relevant to the issues that she keeps bringing up. Hence why she keeps bringing up times where you did this that made me feel this way. And I don't like that. Like she said, whenever you get mad, you take it out on me. She's already said how he is not nice. He is aggressive. He could be a bully to her and the kids. Hello. So that's what they don't want to go through. Monique does not want to go through another 15 or 20 years going around the same issues and not getting resolved. That's going to be tiring. And that's what Arena and Jamie have been doing. Projecting as if they've already gotten through the hard times and bad times and now they're in a good place. No, you guys not. Y'all have put a band-aid over it and have glossed over it, thinking that nobody is going to look at it, look deep into it, recognize it. And that's what y'all are mad about. Y'all mad that we're seeing through the fakeness. That's what you guys are mad about. And knowing how Arena is, she's not going to come at him. She's going to come at somebody else. Because that's what she's going to do. Direct all of her energy, not towards her husband, or towards the other people. So they're going to take a break. They're going to their dressing rooms. Jamie's pissed. He is now coming at Arena as to, why would you do this to me? She said, do what to you? Why would you make me out to be this person on TV? Why would you bring back the times where Jason was a baby and you did this and I didn't do that? Why would you do that? Well, it's like what she said. I was asked a question as to how we got here. And that was part of how we got here. Yeah, but why did you say it on TV? Why you gotta make it seem as if we're in a marriage count situation? Aren't y'all not on a reality show called Love and Marriage? Which means y'all gonna have conversation about how y'all got through certain times in y'all marriage. So Jamie, if you do not want your situation, your tea, how you were not there, you were not understanding, then don't come on reality TV. So it's like he has an automatic response into what he doesn't do to say, why would you make me out to be this way? This is what you did. They asked Arena what she went through to be a wife to you and a mother for your kids. What did she go through? And all you're worried about is how it's making you look. So you're not caring that Arena went through a lot to be a wife to you, raised your children, dealt with your manipulating and controlling ways. Because I said every time, Jamie is always looking for somebody to blame for what he did. He needs to take accountability in himself. You did that, okay? Why you always make me out to be this on a certain way? And realizing that they're still mic'd up in their dressing rooms. And the camera is right in between Arena and Jamie. I said, you do realize you're on camera, right? You were on camera. Like, I'm confused. Why are you complaining about how you're being discussed on camera? On camera. And she's telling her story, and he feels like, why would you do it? Why would you do it on TV to make me look like I'm this? And when you know it's gonna trigger me when you do this. I said, it's so not about you. Jamie, please take accountability that you were not there when them kids were little. Saying how you pushed me onto this show. This is what you decided to do. I was going along with it. And now you're making it seem our marriage is dysfunctional now. Because your marriage is dysfunctional. I swear to God, reality TV doesn't make you look a certain way if you don't give it to them. The way you came off on TV, Jamie, controlling, manipulating, slightly abusive. This is how you came off. They're only going to spit it if you give that to them. And it didn't take a lot for us to realize, oh, this man is on something. Oh, nope. He got controlling ways. I mean, you just said last episode at the reunion, you created Arena. Who says that? Unless somebody who's a controlling, manipulative narcissist. That's who does that. So miss me if you think that everybody is set out to make you look away if that's not what you're doing. No, it's kind of like, not to say this is what he does, of how people look at him and he's blaming them how he's looking. He needs to look at himself. Look in the mirror, Jamie. You've already said this is who you are. You're not going to change. It is what it is. Y'all can get over it. Okay, so since you're saying that, we're giving a name to it. We're giving how it feels. And if you're not changing what we see, you're just accepting it, then there's nothing much that we can do. Like, it's crazy how, like, we're arguing something that happened in 20 years ago in 2022. Jamie, if you did not want us to dig deep into your marriage, don't come on reality TV. Okay? If your marriage is not how we're perceiving it to be, then get off of reality TV. Because you open the door for everybody to dive deep into your marriage. It's called Love and Marriage DC. We're going to talk about situations. We're going to talk about your years of being married. We're going to talk about things. What did you expect for this show to be about? Huh? What did you expect? So everybody's back on stage. And Carlos gives appreciation to everybody being transparent. Okay, fine. They were being transparent. So, like I said, given props of them showing the transparency, I don't see it. But after that, we get Jason and Jamie Jr. on stage. They look amazing. And Jason has moved up being the fan favorite. And throughout the season, Jason has expressed more than once that he wants to live on his own. He's ready to be independent, pay his own bills. So getting him into the Doors program, they have to clear him so that he can live on his own and he can work. And does he have desires to work for Apple? He said he does. He loves Apple products and he wants to be able to help other people with disabilities to use Apple products. And I love that. I think that would be great. That would be amazing. And I'm looking at Jamie like, do you not see what your son wants to do? You should be motivating him to still pursue what he wants to do, not live life through him to be a DJ. And Jamie gets emotional because hearing that Jason is a genius, all of the family members say Jason is really, really smart. He said, I had such high dreams for these two. They can still pursue their dreams, Jamie, but you have to be emotionally supportive. You have to know they're not going to do things you want them to do, but still give them that space to say, okay, I hear you. You want to follow this path? I'm going to support you on it. Why are we not mentioning the daughter? Where is Brittany? Brittany had a story to tell too. Why isn't she here? Do y'all find her not important enough because she wasn't born from Jamie? Like, I don't understand why Brittany's not on this stage. She had a confessional as well. So then talking about Jamie and his court situation. What he has going on, he's just taking his time. He doesn't feel like he'll do any jail time. He's just keeping his mind ready, staying on the straight and narrow, growing maturely, changing his ways, changing who he hangs out with, and just being better. So the kids did not sign up for the show, but the show did allow for us to see what the kids go through. And Jason still hopes to get a girlfriend after this show. It might. So the end of the reunion has come. They have survived. Ashley made it obvious that they survived, but Winter didn't. Like an empty chair. Winter's not even here. And it's like, for someone who doesn't have a problem, for someone who doesn't give a damn of seeing somebody, you sure make it obvious when the girl's not even here. Winter's been gone for the last 30 minutes, and you want to make it obvious that she didn't survive the reunion? No, she survived it and won, and you didn't get what you wanted. And now it's just talking about what they have going on. You know, Ashley's book, Do That Shit, is out. Quicksilver has another DJ school. His show is now syndicated. He's going to out vacation everybody because he's been working so much. So now he wants to take a vacation all day, every day. And the reunion, it went great, realizing, Jamie, he realized that the reunion went good. He is coming to terms of this being his rookie season, and he's recognizing his behavior. He's going to move forward. We'll see. Arena's coming out with a product, only giving the name Perfect by Arena. Don't know what the product will be. Will she actually do it? And just trying to give us backstory of Jamie and Arena's sex life has gotten better. Arena has gotten comfortable with Jamie eating the box, learning how to eat the box right. And then quick one to know, did anybody have sex? Of course, Arena and Jamie said they did last night. Oh, so happy about that. Chris realized he needs to listen to his wife more. He needs to continue to hear her and move forward. And thanking Carlos for giving them another opportunity to be on reality TV, because nobody else would have gotten them to agree to be on reality TV but Carlos. And everybody pretty much gives props to Carlos. Thank you, Carlos. Thank you, Carlos, for being a great host. And hopefully we get a season 2 because of this. And they end the reunion with a toast of champagne. Chris asks, where was Winter? Ashley and Quick said, oh, we don't care about her. We don't worry about her. We don't know. We don't care. We don't care. I cannot tell if y'all don't care. If the moment that her name is mentioned, you guys get y'all faces turned up and frowned. But at the end of it all, toast to the first season of Love Marriage DC. First impression, the show was okay. It didn't pick up until Winter came on the scene. Everybody's going to have to call a spade a spade. Winter was the one who brought the drama to the show. Yes, Ashley's antics was also an added factor, but it was Winter all through. Winter, winter, winter. Y'all gonna have to remember, if you guys was to have a second season and you guys do not bring it, then y'all can't blame nobody but yourselves that y'all carried the show off of one person who wasn't even a main cast member. And you guys need to bring it. If y'all not ready for what reality has to offer, don't come on it. But y'all, that's all I have. Please stay in tune for the next video, and I'm going to see you guys later. Bye.